I'm just delighted to be a Pitney. I was always very proud of having the Pitney name. Proud to have had an ancestor that fought in the American Revolution, an ancestor who fought in the American Civil War. And that was very exciting.
The earliest records that I have run across of the farm, it was identified as the Pitney clearing, and it was one of the only settled areas between Morristown and Chester.
The Pitneys actually moved from Massachusetts to Woodbridge, New Jersey. Two of them, James and Jonathan, came down into the Mendham area. Jonathan did not keep up with the payments, so it all devolved on James.
He eventually passed it on to his son Malin. Malin fought with George Washington in the Battle of Long Island, but was not much of a businessman.
It was a difficult life being a farmer in northern New Jersey. The Pitney farm had a difficult time consistently earning a profit.
The idea of a farm being in my family's possession, a working farm, it was the oldest working farm in New Jersey. In the midst of these Pitneys, up arose some very strong individuals who went into the law. They begin with Henry Cooper Pitney. He was the first one to go to Princeton University.
He had several children. One was his son Malin III, who became the 65th U.S. Supreme Court Justice appointed by Howard Taft.
I wish I'd known my grandfather, Malin Pitney. He died a good while before I was born. He was very diligent. Malin Pitney married Florence Theodora Shelton. She loved society. She loved all the routine of paying calls and leaving calling cards. I didn't know her well, but I was always impressed by her royal dignity. She was very disappointed that after 2 sons, here she got a daughter, a tomboy. She was a hard mother for my mother to have. Henry Cooper Pitney, my great-grandfather, he was the first break in the whole Pitney line not to really farm at Pitney Farm. The farm did not pass to Malin, my grandfather, as one might think. Malin's whole nature was not going to be one of a farmer, and certainly Florence Theodora Shelton was not going to live on a farm. The farm passed to Malin's brother, John Oliver Halstead Pitney, who fortuitously married a woman named Roberta Ann Ballantyne of the Ballantyne Brewing Company. What I remember as a child growing up was that the best presents came from Aunt Roberta.
I started to do research on that property and how this farm was a thread which linked all of these lives together. The question became, how does the farm live beyond the family? I got a call at 4 o'clock in the morning one night saying that the house was on fire. It was really, really sad. Just thinking about all the people that had gone up and down that staircase over how many generations. The farm survived the American Revolution, it survived the Civil War, it survived 2 world wars, it survived the Depression, and then, for reasons that are still unknown, one nondescript night, it was gone.
I come to the feeling that the best thing one can do for oneself is cultivate an attitude of gratitude. I don't think there are any pluses or minuses to having such a heritage as the Pitneys. I think it's just all wonderful. I just feel lucky. I just feel that gratitude all over.